very marginal copy. I've got Milford up, but you're only about a dB over Milford's noise level. So whereabouts are you, sir?
Whereabouts are you, sir? I'm in North Alabama.
Was that North Alabama?
Was that North Alabama? Roger, roger.
All right, let me, I don't have my SDRs up. Let me bring up Georgia, and that might be a little bit better copy. This is a KC9VKV. I don't know exactly where that is, but anyway, got to reset to. This may take just a second, but not more than 60 seconds. Hopefully, 788. All right, and volume up, and then audio up. All right, station. I'm on Georgia now. So come back and let me see if I got a copy on you.
Come back and let me see if I got a copy on you. Okay, this is KE. Okay, this is Kilo 4 Alpha X-Ray Bravo.
Kilo 4 Alpha X-Ray Bravo. Is that correct?
Bravo, is that correct? Roger, roger.
Alrighty, and what's the name there?
Alrighty, and what's the name there? The name here is Andy, Alpha November Delta Yankee, and I have just acquired a new to me FTDX-1200 Yaesu, and just plugged it up and turned it on and was scrolling through the band, and you were the strongest signal. Just wanted to see if you could hear me.
Oh yeah, I'm using the Georgia SDR, and you're giving Georgia like about a 12 over down there, Roger.
About a 12 over down there, Roger. Roger, roger. Yeah, this thing has a pretty extensive. I'm used to FT450, but I've got a Yaesu MD-100 mic connected to it, and I just wanted to see what it sounded like.
Sounds pretty good. Now, just review the setup procedure. Do you know how to get to your compressor?
Your compressor? I do not. I know how to get into the menu, but this thing has like 190-something menu items on it, and I haven't messed with it.
Roger, do you have? Can you take some notes, and I'll give you a little battle plan, Roger.
A little battle plan, Roger. Roger, Roger. Go ahead when you're ready.
All right. The beginning of our setup procedure starts with your mic compressor. Engage your compressor at a 3. So turn your compressor on and adjust to a 3. Once you do that, then move to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand, and as you speak fairly rapidly, 100, 200, 300, you're adjusting your mic gain until your ALC meter reads mid-scale to 2/3. Mid-scale to 2/3 on the ALC meter by way of mic gain manipulation.
By way of mic gain manipulation. Okay, I copied that.
Alrighty, now I want you to tell me in about 10-15 seconds about your antenna system.
15 seconds about your antenna system. Okay, it's a fan dipole cut for 80, 40, and 20 meters, and
Need a little bit longer than that. Why don't you give me the long version of your antenna system?
A long version of your antenna system. Okay, and it is cut for 20, 40, and 80 meters, and I have it strung up in the peak of my attic. It's actually going around a lot of ductwork and wires. I know it's not the ideal situation. I have a plan to put up a fan dipole outside when it gets a little bit cooler and things slow down, lawnmower and things like that, get a few chores caught up around the house.
Roger that. Gosh, Andy, looking at your audio curve, I think you could use a little more on the bottom end, maybe 2 clicks bass boost, and maybe 2 clicks treble boost when you find out how to get to your EQ, Roger. +2 bass, +2 treble, and if it's a 3-band, you want the middle band, mid frequencies flat. mid-frequencies flat, +2 treble, +2 bass, if it's a 3-band, Roger. If it's a 2-band, just a +2 top end, +2 bottom end, Roger.
+2 top end, +2 bottom end, Roger. Roger, Roger. Okay, I sure do appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I think you'll be doing really well there. And if you would, maybe check in next Friday, and we'll give a listen to you and see how all that turned out, Roger.
And see how all that turned out, Roger. Roger, Roger. Thank you very much. This is K4AXB 73.
Roger. And you said you're in Alabama, is that a Roger?
In Alabama, is that a Roger? Roger, yes, sir. I'm in a small town called Double Springs in Winston County. It's kind of in the northwest corner.
Roger that, Andy. Okay, I got you in Georgia. And let me say 3 to you, and have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend, Roger.
And a beautiful weekend, Roger. Roger, Roger. One more quick thing. You said that you're listening to SDR in Georgia. When I peak on my audio on SSB, I'm only showing 50 watts. I just wonder if that's normal. My other radio was showing closer to 80 watts.
Roger, well, you should be doing about 100 watts. Make sure that's where your ALC comes in. When you bring up your ALC and adjust your audio level so the ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3, you should be doing pretty much max capabilities on the radio, whatever the radio's set up for, whatever the stated output level is, provided that your power control is up all the way on your radio, Roger.
On your radio, Roger. Roger, yeah, I'll check that with ALC. I know my power output's all the way up, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll check that. K4AXB, I'll be clear on your final.
Yeah, Roger. Mid-scale to 2/3 on your ALC should represent max power out of your transmitter. Actually we're looking for 3 dB dynamic range, which occurs at mid-scale to 2/3, along with when you're running your mic compressor at 3.
Mic compressor at 3.
'73 Andy, have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. My name is Jim, and we record now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
Radio you want to check out, give me a shout.